So I've just been having some tears. Ooh. Shadow work. Just been doing some tidying up in the house. I'm here alone. Had some beautiful, beautiful music playing. But then I started feeling this vulnerability. Being back as a child, a small young girl, been sat in my bedroom alone, on my bed, sobbing my heart out, tears rolling down my face, silently. If you were to hear, all you would hear would be my breath. My heart is ripped and torn, crying through the pain of what I feel and what I see. I watched a funny video earlier. I've shared it already in a few places. And this guy, I can't remember his tag name, but I can put it in the comments. He sat at a bus stop with a box around his head, ivy around his shoulders. Love ivy, I have a massive connection with ivy. Plants and stuff inside his box, and it's all painted. And then there's him being like a person of the public sat next to him. And he goes off into his head space, and you see what goes on inside his head, this head, and it's in the box. It's off into this prairie or meadow or whatever it is. And absolutely gorgeous. You know, I have that so much as a child. So that's where being told I was in Louie Land or on my own planet, because I would see so much beauty everywhere. You know, the love in people, the fun side in people, how interesting people are, how beautiful they are, but then also walking around, you know, how the sun catches on something. Oh, so many things. There's so much beauty around everywhere. And even on like a really dark, dreary, rainy day, there's all the beautiful coloured umbrellas around, or wellies and children jumping in puddles, and there's still all that there. But then, you know, I would say things or do things and be so misunderstood and ripped to shreds for it, because I would perceive things differently or behave differently or act differently. And that's where it all began. All that shit of not being able to be me, being misunderstood. Can't say this, can't do that. And it's not just as a child, it's through all parts of my life. But being back, taken to being that child, silently crying. And recognising that I've not just done it as a child, I've done it all through my life. And that's presented in me not being able to speak up, not being able to speak my truth, pleasing other people, because of the pain and the hurt and the shame and the guilt and whatever it is, that I can't speak up. So that then has allowed all this other stuff to go on that I've not been happy about, but I've allowed it to continue because it was easier to go through my self-pain than to have more rejection, more putting downs, being called names, ostracized, the weird looks that people give, the energy they put out. I'm telling you, being sensitive, you feel it so deep. I feel it so deep. So what I've just tapped into is, you know, I'm 53, I'm gonna be 54 in a couple of months. What is the lesson in this? So that I'm not hurting anymore. I'm not going to allow anyone else to hurt me anymore. So this is putting in boundaries, speaking up, letting people know they've gone too far, and not appeasing other people. When I turn that around, I'm hurting myself. And it's like, so what? I've got a big spot on my face. Oh my gosh. They lie to me, do you know? Or they go away when you hit puberty. Or they go away after your puberty. Postmenopausal, still got them. Definitely linked to hormones, even though I'm not having periods no more. What's that about? Anyway. So my sensitivity and my vulnerability, seeing the little bits of beauty and magic when they appear in nature, just randomly how things seem, seeing that in people, seeing the beauty, the vulnerability, you know, the pain. It has its lessons, it has its gifts. That's my gift, part of my gift for me, and to share with others is that vulnerability. That what we feel is hurt and pain, when we don't tap into the power of that, we become a victim. And I've stayed and put myself into victim mode a lot through my life because it's been easier. I've not liked myself through that. I like who I am as a person, but not how I feel about myself inside. And I don't want that for myself anymore. And I don't want that for the people around me. My loved ones. And anyone else I meet. So it's time to begin to step into the vulnerabilities, those little hurt parts of ourselves. Recognize, feel, and turn it around. Because ultimately, they are our lessons, they are our power-ups. Find the beauty in them, the beauty in the pain, the beauty in the hurt. A, it's made us who we are, but B, it can help us feel so much better about ourselves when we turn it around, and then also to help others power up. Beauty of the shadow work is it ripples out and ripples to help everyone around us. It's a beautiful day.